Now, I didn't particularly want to do another TikTok-related YouTube video, but as all things are, all the derogatory, garbage human beings seem to come from TikTok. Now, I'm sure you're all sick of hearing about Ohio at this point, but sadly, this does take place in Ohio. A TikTok famous medical practitioner just recently had her license stripped from her. Now, you're all probably thinking, what did she do? Dance in front of an audience in her scrubs, make some absolutely cringe statements followed by like a medical fact. You've seen them all over TikTok, right? Like the doctors that do all this kind of content. Sadly, no, it's a lot worse than that. This TikTok doctor in particular was live streaming her surgeries to over 80,000 followers, specifically plastic surgery. Things like boob enlargements, butt lifts, cosmetic fillers, lip fillers, you know, the whole Barbie doll treatment. The person in question is Dr. Catherine Roxanne Graw, whose online TikTok alias was Dr. Roxy. Taking like a quick second to think about this, I'm like imagining like this doctor sitting in her studio, operating, and then all of a sudden she puts down all her utensils and then just basically starts Fortnite dancing on the spot with some trendy background music. I know it probably doesn't seem like that big of a deal, someone live streaming a surgery on TikTok, but judging by like the audience demographic of TikTok, that's a lot of kids who have seen her content. Parents can't really monitor whether or not the gore is on screen and stuff like that. This could be actually PTSD inducing for like a lot of people. But that wasn't the issue. The issue started when Dr. Roxy had 3 patients come forward, all with serious medical concerns after their surgeries.
I went in the ER on Friday, and today is Sunday, and I'm still here. They're gonna keep me again. Definite infection. I know one is a staph infection, and there's another one. I'm not too sure what it's called, but try to share this as much as possible so hopefully more people come forward. Because this is not okay. She's basically flipped my life upside down.
The patient's name is unidentified currently from what I can source, but it's stated that she suffered abdominal pain due to the toxin buildup in her intestines, which actually led this patient to have loss of brain function. I have a clip here to show you from Inside Edition, who actually interviewed the second patient I was talking about, who has been identified, detailing the grievous wounds that she got afterwards. I'll flash that one up for you right now.
By 4 weeks, I had a 5x5 wound under that breast.
She live streamed your surgery.
She did.
Do you feel that that could have contributed to what happened? Do you think she wasn't paying attention?
Rewatching it, I saw a couple cuts that she made when she was clearly talking to the camera or focused on what she was saying to them.
Kelsey says she finally went to another doctor.
He said there's no way this is ever going to look normal again.
I can't imagine how distracting that would be. It probably was one of the reasons that led up to these people getting injured. That's what the previous girl stated anyway, is what she suspects to be the cause of her like injuries underneath. She was sitting there just opening up this girl's boob, trying to put the filler into it with her hands. All of a sudden, she just drops everything for a donation alert and then starts doing a dance. Then she looks back and she's like made too big of a slit, or she's opened up the wound a little bit too much. I probably shouldn't be making jokes about this because it's quite a serious topic, but I just can't help myself. I hope you can understand. Now, upon further research, I can't really find that many clips from Dr. Roxy's streams, but I'll try my absolute best and my editor will flash them up right here.
If you want to get in the OR and see behind the scenes and how this stuff works,
Now, this has actually been an ongoing problem, believe it or not, upon further looking into it. In 2018, Dr. Roxy had her license reviewed due to violating medical ethics. 2 years later, they decided to act upon that by making her attend a professional and ethics class related to the medical field, which I don't know how that's going to solve the problem when she has a TikTok account still and live streaming these surgeries. It's also absolutely insane because she would tag her actual patients on TikTok after the surgeries and duet them. Also, she would leak all of the patients' private and confidential details all over TikTok and social media afterwards as well, which is a complete violation of medical law. I had a feeling the financial situation in America was terrible, but I had no idea it was so bad that doctors now had to become content creators just to fund whatever's going on in their lives. This all seems to have come to a conclusion though, as of Wednesday, the 12th of July. The board completely stripping her of her license permanently. Now she's no longer able to practice medicine in all of Ohio. From what I read as well, all 3 patients weren't able to walk properly immediately after their surgery. I keep thinking back to her just staring into the camera while she's making intensive cuts on these patients, and it just makes me nervous and sweat thinking about it. Unsurprisingly, her husband also left her this week, and taking the kids as well, because apparently her children were being bullied in school because of this situation. And here we were concerned with OnlyFans models and their children getting bullied in schools. Turns out it was the TikTok doctors all along. I'm going to read out her last statement that she spoke before she disappeared from the cameras. But as I stand here today, I see how many of those videos appeared silly and unprofessional. Oh, I'm not sorry for any of it, but it did seem silly and unprofessional. Again, it's extremely hard to find anything on TikTok, YouTube, Google about her because she's privated all of her stuff. I'm assuming she's also wiped a lot of her account as well. Even though she's lost her job, she could always find another TikTok trend to jump onto to keep her funds up, I guess. Maybe the NPC talk might have a place for her, seeing as her thought pattern seems to be NPC-like in the first place. I swear that this will be the last TikTok video that I do for a while, unless anything stupid happens in 24 hours, which might, obviously. Anyway, if you thought I did a good enough job or you like the content, a like and a sub goes a long way. If not, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.